I'm actually going to make a 3-part series on piece quilt backs because I do them 3 different ways. For the most part, I always start with fabrics that I'm tired of looking at, or fabrics I wonder, how did I get that in my stash? Or those, what I call quote-unquote god-awful ugly fabrics. And today I'm using my deck, and we're in the process of power washing it, so you've got some parts of it that looks pretty bad and some parts that are that's already been cleaned. And so what I do is I pull out yardage as I'm cutting other projects, and it's just the smallest pieces left. Sometimes I'll cut them into 2.5-inch strips. Sometimes I'll cut them into 5-inch squares. Sometimes I'll just collect them all into a pile, and then when I get enough, I'll make my own quilt back yardage. And what I do is I just square up the ends so I get me a straight line to make sure I can sew them together easily. And I sew with about a 3/8 of an inch seam, and I just piece these together in pairs. So these two are just 2 single pieces, and then here I have another set that I've sewn into pairs. And then from there I'll start sewing pairs into the yardage. And so here's one long piece here that I've sewn 3 pairs together into yardage. Now I have about 17 pieces of fabric or so, and what I'm going to do is actually sew this into one long length of fabric. It's going to be super duper long, and then I'm just going to fold it in half and put it up. And then when I need yardage, when I need yardage for a quilt back, I'll just lay my quilt top on here, add 8 inches, and just trim where I need. And where I cut, I just take that up to the top portion and then sew those 2 together after I get a straight edge. So it's no magic, I'm just showing you the process and hope that it's helpful. I'll come back and just show you a clip of the whole length sewn together. Okay, I'm back now where I have sewn all the pieces together, and it's a very windy day, so I can't do anything about the fabric that's moving around. But I just wanted to show you that I've sewn all of this fabric into one long strip set, and my deck is about 22 to 24 feet long, which is 7 to 8 yards long. So this fabric is way off the deck. So now I'm going to show you this quilt top here that I have made a back for. So I'm going to lay this out on the deck, and then I'll come right back. Okay, I decided to come on the other side of my deck, even though I have shade on part of it, because on the other side it was very windy, and I've got my porch awning, which we're in the process of redecorating and I have my awning here. We're in the process of redoing my front porch as well as refinishing my deck. But anyway, I wanted to show you how I had cut the length that I needed for my quilt all the way down to here, and I left about 8 to 10 inches because I'm going to quilt this on my long arm, so I need room to work. And so then I just cut there, and then took another length and cut it the exact same length as the other side, and it actually ended here, which starts my strip set that's over there. And then before I sewed them together, I just squared off those 2 edges, and I left the selvages on the outside ends so that I can use that to line up on my long arm. And I just want to show you what the wind's doing to me. This is just horrible. But anyway, I hope you get the idea, and I'll come back with my second border format in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.